Reporting for the Intermountain Christian News, I'm Dr. Anthony Harper here at the White House. Today is Press Secretary Jennifer Psaki's last day. The first day for Press Secretary-elect Karine Jean-Pierre is set for Monday, May 16th, 2022. Very challenging issues here to deal with in light of growing anti-Semitism, the abortion issue, the harassment of the Supreme Court justices and their families at their residences, and so much more.
Okay. Welcome back, Dr. Harper. I have nothing to announce about.
Final question?
Yes.
What is this administration response to Israel for their role as mediator in this Russia-Ukraine crisis? And I have a follow-up question.
Okay. Well, we certainly support the efforts of a range of leaders who are hoping to play a diplomatic role here. And there are a number of leaders around the world who have also had engagements with Russians and engagements with the Ukrainians. And we just ask that they all engage closely with Ukrainians as well.
Okay. To help Europe develop energy independence from Russia, will the Biden administration drop its opposition to the EU East Med pipeline being developed by Israel, Cyprus, and Greece?
Look, I think there's going to be decisions made by European leaders about how to reduce their any level of dependence they have on Russian oil. You've seen a number of leaders this week announce their intention to ban oil imports from Russia, but I would remind you that pipelines are a means of moving oil. It's not a means of production, but I point you to the European leaders to speak to that. Thanks so much, everyone. Go ahead.
I have a question here about following the recent Palestinian terror attacks from the Temple Mount and previous week of attacks that have killed many Israelis and wounded more. Is the Biden administration reconsidering its support of the Palestinian Authority's two-state solution dividing Israel, or stopping the welfare payments sent to the Palestinian Authority, who use the money for their pay-to-slay reward system? And I have a follow-up question.
Okay, well, I would just note that I spoke to this last week on Wednesday, where I noted that the United States is deeply concerned by the recent violence in Jerusalem, on the Temple Mount, and across the West Bank, and we also strongly condemn the recent rocket attack on Israel. You may or may not have seen also that the President conducted a call with Prime Minister Bennett on Sunday morning. He accepted an invitation by Prime Minister Bennett to visit Israel in the coming months, no specific date yet. He took note of the ongoing efforts between Israeli and Palestinian officials to lower tensions and ensure a peaceful conclusion to the holy season of Ramadan. And he also affirmed our unwavering support for Israel and its defense needs, and welcomed the historic $1 billion allocation to replenish Israel's Iron Dome system.
The follow-up is, in view of continued Palestinian violence against innocent civilians, is the Biden administration willing to stop payments to the anti-Semitic UN agency UNRWA and support restoring the Jewish cemetery in Vilnius, Lithuania to its former glory?
Again, I think I don't have any changes to announce to our policy. I spoke to our condemnation of the violence just now, last week as well, and noted also our call to the Prime Minister. Go ahead.